And we are officially live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Railroads Online. My name is Spartan Elite 43, and with me, as always, is Let 'em Peak. Welcome back to the SMP Mountain Co.
I'm looking at a
Today,
game that's really
uh-oh,
cool looking.
what'd you do?
I'm looking at. I just opened Steam and it gave me a featured, like a new game.
Ah,
Came out in September.
gotcha.
Oh, it's
So
actually really cool looking.
they're wrapping you in, huh? They're like straight up drawing you in. I can't
It's
wait
like,
for there's a few games that I'm ready for. I'm not gonna lie. Like Arc 2 later this year potentially. We've got some new Navy games coming up in the near future. It's gonna be beautiful. Gonna be beautiful, man. Hmm. This would actually be a good spot to cross. So can we make it happen? I think we can. Okay. Welcome everybody to Railroads Online again. How's it going? Dakota, Haas, Birdman, James, Jonah, Philip, Striking, Jesse, Joker, Dreamcast. Appreciate you guys. Today we're going to be going to the coal mine and potentially hauling some iron ore at some point, but the coal mine's a long ways off, so between the two of us, uh, it's going to be one of those interesting journeys for certain. So the one issue that I'm running into right now that I'm seeing is that there really isn't anywhere to turn off of this to go the direction that I want. Because it's all like one sweeping corner. And God knows how long the spline is. Okay.
oh, I turned on the replay buffer in OBS yesterday.
Oh yeah?
That's a cool fucking feature, man.
Where you just play and then when you want to record something or you have a good game, you just rewind
I
and
could be
record it?
already recording. I could be playing off stream. I could be streaming. And I've got it set for 60 seconds, and I've got the stream deck and everything, so I literally just bang, touch one button, and it doesn't store to a drive. Like, I mean, it will, but like, so it records the last 60 seconds of gameplay or however long you want it to in the RAM. And
Hmm.
like when you hit start, you can actually watch it in Task Manager go up and up and up in the RAM usage. So it doesn't like load the computer at all.
Right.
It doesn't use like GPU or anything. No CPU. Yeah, it's really cool, dude. And you just press the button. So like, if you wanted to make like a torpedo beats or you know Dev Strike compilation, like you just dink, and it saves
Nice.
that 60-second video. I was playing around with it yesterday, and I was like, damn, this is actually super badass.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I just haven't done anything with it, to be honest. What up, Capri, Audi, Battleship Yuga? How's it going, Noriko? Good seeing you guys back. Welcome to the railroad again. So, uh, you are loaded in, it looks like. Noriko coming at the 1 CHF. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate you. All right, so here's
You were
the thing.
talking about a split here, right?
Yeah, so I was thinking we could split it either after it comes through the bridge, but that looks like one long sweeping corner. Obviously, this is a new segment here,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure how long this next spline is. But if we could put a switch here, one that just kind of veers off to the left, like a switch left, we could have a separate line come off of that and continue up to the plateau that's going to go up to the back out or valley that goes to the coal mine. Because I was thinking, instead of going up the face and crossing under the track that you usually lay for the over the mountain pass to the oil field and stuff, instead of doing that, like if we could do something like, come around by the second waterfall over there, and then come up the backside, that would keep us from having to do like a full loop and switching and all of that up at the top of the coal mine. Plus, it allows us to continue the theme of doing it slightly different than we've done in the past.
It will not let me place a switch here. See if you can put a switch there.
Okay. Switch. Let's do a switch left. I do not have a link, if that's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. That'd be what I'm talking about.
So yeah, there appears to be a missing link.
Wonder
And
if
one
the
thing I
bridge is
didn't
messing
try
with it.
would have been maybe like a switch right thing and then rotate, or if we go Q. Okay, that's the wrong point. So we want that to be Q again. Bonk. There you go.
Oh, I already ripped up the track.
Only problem is I don't know if the locomotive's going to clip on the side of this going by or not if we put the switch right there. It's real close.
Yeah, I already pulled all that up.
I forgot that we can, when we go to place the switches, we can rotate which side it wants to like use the link, which is a nifty little feature now.
Wait, what?
Well, you didn't know that?
Uh-uh. How?
Yeah. So if you press Q and E, you can rotate between the different ends of the switch that you want to like link. So you can specifically choose which link to use. So that's your normal link. And if you were to press Q or E, you can rotate to one of the other links. It looks weird until you click it. But as soon as you click it, you can...
Not letting me. I don't even see that option.
What do you mean?
Rotate construction. Select link point. Oh, it's 2 and
Yeah.
8.
Oh, for me it's Q and E. Yeah.
That's
And
huge!
right? That's what I'm saying. For me it's Q and E. What up, comrade? How's it going? Hiccup as well. I'm not sure if Peak is streaming, to be honest. So yeah, it actually might be a good idea to do the switch here. And then we have a second spot that we can go under the bridge, not too far away.
Doing this.
Because, like, this spot, where'd it go? Right here. Could be gone through, potentially. Which is basically, like, straight out from where your switch is. What up, Eric? Hello from Ohio, my dude. So yeah, I was working today on my special project I told you about. I guess last week sometime. So hopefully that gets approved, and I'll be able to
Oh
post
yeah,
that
yeah,
in the
yeah,
next
yeah.
couple of days.
Let's see what the auto generator pulls up for this. I just slap it down there. What happens? That's not terrible. I mean, that works.
Oh yeah, chat. Almost perfectly straight in. This one is the higher one, so if we go with
Yeah, you
like
got to
that.
be in this parallel one right here. I'm gonna lay the base track for you.
Right here, if I don't know if you see it or not, like we can actually come straight through here. I don't know where you went.
I'm side by side to the previous rail.
Oh, I was gonna say if you wanted to just come over here, like I already laid a preliminary rail that comes off that switch that you put in and goes straight through here, and then we can start to work our way up along this back wall, which we know we're gonna have to be on anyway. So like work our way up this.
Problem is though, I don't know about clearance right there.
Mm, I mean, how tall
That's
can it
one
or how
problem.
tall can the train be?
Well, it barely fit in this other one. And this one's obviously higher because it's coming downhill. I think this one only had like a foot of clearance or something. And that wasn't with the big ones.
Well,
That was
this
with
one that
the
you're in right now doesn't have like it has a board across it.
Oh,
Like
you see the board?
there's an obstruction here. Yeah.
I thought that was a glitch because I've got a board here too.
No, this one here is fine. This one actually does have a board. That's why I went down this far. Because the next one that doesn't have one is this one over here. I have no idea how tall the engine is, so yeah, you're probably right. There might be an issue there.
Well, let's just get the rail as close to the ground as we can. I'm just gonna put a rail. Well, I can't do that, can I? Yeah, there might be a problem with it. I don't know. Well, we get to engineer this stuff. I mean, you could always go up and grab one of the trains, bring it down here, and we could find out.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the train at the iron mine currently.
Yeah, if you want to go grab her, bring her down here.
So, oh, I can fire her up and bring her down. As long as I don't derail it. So, I'll be coming down the line with the tunnel that we currently have. Just as a FYI. In case you decide to delete something.
No. I mean, I've got this rail where it's pretty much on the ground. So that's about the best clearance we're going to get. Let's just hope it works, you know?
Mm-hmm. What's the worst that could happen? We just crash into the bridge and everything goes cattywampus. So when has that ever gone horribly?
Yeah, exactly.
Also, reversing blind down a 4% grade with a bunch of cars. What could go wrong?
You alright?
Eric, this is Railroads Online, my dude. It is literally a railroad tycoon sort of simulation game, but it's first person. You can play third person if you want, but it's multiplayer, and you do everything. Like, you literally have to go through, look for an area where you got to find the different industries and then build track to them and then run your own trains. And it's a whole deal, but it's a lot of fun, man. And it's super chill. It's a great game for Peek and I because we just, you know, hang out, we chat, and don't have to worry about getting pissed off too much unless the game decides it wants to irritate us, which does happen occasionally.
It's less frequent now.
Oh yeah, much less with all the updates.
Not gonna lie though, I think our track system down here looks pretty good.
Yeah. I think our tracks in general on this new playthrough look pretty good.
Yeah. I like our route.
I don't like that freaking train wants to jump off the track at all. Also, I don't like the fact that... Okay, we are slowing down now. I know this first corner is like the worst. If we can get past this, we should be good. Because this is all 4%, and then it gets to that 3% down there.
I think I have switches set right.
What the heck? My front engine is trying to, like, derail itself. Going slow as crap. Weird. Here at S&P Mountain Co., we like to say, mishaps happen. We try to do our best to avoid them, but you know things do occasionally go cattywampus on us. What up, Peyton? How's it going? Joker, Mind Work, good to see you guys. Tanner as well. The reason we have two engines attached to this is because when we load this train, like when we load all these cars, we need both of these engines to pull it up this hill. Otherwise, we won't make it to the iron mine. We'll stall out. Last time you watched was when Peak fell asleep. Nice. Fortunately, that's only happened the one time, but it was hilarious. Can confirm. I know this doesn't really look like it, but this is all uphill. Or for us right now, since we're going downhill. So that's why I don't have to have any power. We're just like managing the brake. Try to make sure we don't run away and end up obliterating the train and having to re-rail everything, because that's a gigantic pain in the neck with this many cars. Uh-oh. That was weird. You there, Pete? Hello? Something weird just happened. Either Peak disconnected or... it's popcorning. I haven't dropped any frames. Oh, crud. Gotta go forward. I need to switch to go to the right.
Back.
There he is. Oh crap, I didn't give it enough power to get through the switch. Yeah, we were wondering where you went. Just got quiet on us.
Aaron invited me to a party. He's jumped over there and told him to fuck right off.
Ah. We'll say, chat was having Peak fall asleep flashbacks.
Do I not have a railroads tag list? Hello? I don't.
Hello? Best part about trains is if they're going downhill, they'll come to you. Sometimes it may be a little faster than you want it to, though. Alright, we are on our way down to Smelter, coming across the double bridge now. We're going to slow us down because... What up, Alex? How's it going? For whatever reason, my freaking second monitor keeps going black on me.
So I'm having a little bit of a conundrum.
Okay.
And maybe you can help explain this. So everything is in 1440 for me now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Yes.
When I add the input to OBS, like when I add the capture, it's a 1080p capture. When I go into the properties, it says device default. Well, I could try and add 1440 resolution, and it won't take it. I looked online, and it doesn't say it does 1440. It does 1080, and it does 4K. So is that just the thing? They don't have 1440 available? But I'm pretty sure they do, because I saw it in their software. You could go into it and you could tell it 1440.
Yeah, you can rescale it. So like if you have it going in as like say your source is 4K, you can click a box and rescale the output to 1440 if you want. But it starts as a
Right.
4K input.
But that's downscaling. I think what I'm doing right now is I'm having to upscale it.
From 1080 to 1440?
From 1080 to yes.
Yeah, I don't think
because
I've
got to click it and drag it and make it fit the whole screen. So I got to thinking about it, and it's like, I wonder if I'm actually even in 1440. Like I stream in 1440, and it comes through 1440, but the base input could be 1080. And
it should tell you under your properties what your source input is. Like,
yeah, I put it as its device default.
Yeah, but it should tell you, like, if you go into OBS, like, it should tell you, like, whatever the inputs. So it just tells you 1080.
But I'm pretty sure if I was to get their software again, because I uninstalled it. If I was to get their software again, I could actually tell the capture cards, I want you in 1440.
Right.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to do it right now before I stream. Yeah, it's their game capture software.
Yeah, I'm running into some slight issues with my second monitor flickering to black. Kind of annoying.
Possibility it's a HDMI cable.
I don't think so, because it's not connected HDMI.
Oh.
But no, what I think it might be is that my computer should be set up to use the internal graphics card, or the integrated graphics card for the second monitor, and I'm wondering if it's not leeching off of the primary graphics card, which is playing the game and is struggling. I'm wondering if that might be the case. And Pika disappear. Hello?
What?
You just appear on me?
I'm here.
I keep hearing disconnection. Like you drop out of Discord. Did you hear it?
No.
Weird.
So you tested the first opening?
Let me check. Um,
Did you test that first bridge?
no, I haven't. I literally just got back
Oh,
here.
just got here.
Literally just got here.
Well, looking
Haven't
at them
even.
side by side, this one's taller. Well, maybe not.
I was gonna say, I think they're both roughly the same.
Alright, so let's try the new line. Caution, you've only got about 50 feet.
Yeah, I was just gonna unhook the second loco.
See if she fits.
I think it will.
Oh,
Um,
the game crashed.
okay. Good to know that that's still a thing. I mean, the good news is it fits. So there's that.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? I can't hear you, hold on.
Output is headphones, input is Yeti, so it's not on my end.
No, it's on my end.
Okay.
Enable Streamlink Beta, enables NDI output, and then I moved it to 1440 by 60.
Let me move this over to the other. Thank you. And if I minimize the window and look at display settings, did it screw something up? Let's identify. Go to graphics.
It will not let me.
Not allow me to do anything there.
OBS is not letting me take it. The capture card just goes black.
Weird. While you're dealing with that, I guess I'll talk to chat. The biggest, most powerful engine in this game is the DNRG, so the Denver and Rio Grande Class 70. It's a bigger brother to this thing.
Fucking weird, man.
But the most powerful engines in the game are actually a geared loco called a Climax. I can show you these while we're talking to Peak, or while we're waiting for Peak. So if we go in here, we can check out all the different cars and then the engines. So this is the Climax. This is the geared loco, and it has the highest tractive effort. So it is the most powerful engine, though it is a geared loco, so it's not the fastest. But you can see the little drive shaft. And the pistons are up here, and they drive the drive shaft that turns the wheels. Whereas on a normal loco, like the DNRG Class 70, you have the steam driving these pistons, which just drives the wheels directly, with no drive shaft or gearing or gear reduction or anything like that. But that's the big boy right there. That's the big daddy of them all. It's got speed, it's got power. It's not the most powerful, but it is the largest currently in the game at this moment. Can I turn
All right.
myself up? I'm very quiet. I can definitely do that. Let me check my heads or check my microphone.
Oh, it's gonna fit either way. I performed a little test over here that you might be interested in.
Okay.
Just so we know going forward. What's up, boys?
Good lord. That was loud. So, is that better, chat? You guys will have to let me know. I did turn myself up a little bit. If I go to sound, input.
Loved your new
is...
Legends vid with the 7-year-old. Yeah, did you see what that video I did?
Okay, that's better. Sweet. I just don't want to get too much, because if I turn myself up too much and then I go and stream World of Warships Legends and get upset, chat will literally have a freaking conniption.
You don't run equalizing filters and stuff?
I just run straight, like, I just run everything straight through Streamlabs. But I just go off of, like, how loud I go. Or whatever you call it. Gain.
Why does it not look as smooth as it should?
I don't know. But I mean, it
What?
fits through this one, so I don't think we need to go into that, because that would just make a tighter turn that's unnecessary.
So before we pull this, just look at the track. So you remember those bars that run across, right? Well, look at the beams. The beams are just a couple inches above that, and the train will clear. So for future bridge,
yeah, we
projects,
could potentially go straight over the beams as long as we clear the beams themselves, because the beams are collidable. So as long as you clear the beams, you're fine.
Yeah, and the train will fit. So that's what I wanted to see.
So the next thing that we need to figure out, if we go from here, we said...
Did you watch that video with the 7-year-old?
Did not. I was kind of busy today, so I didn't have a chance. Okay, so yes, if we do a 50-degree corner, like, or 50-meter turning radius like we've been trying, we can easily turn here. So that's not an issue. Love to see that. As a matter of fact, we could probably go less sharp. Go like a 60-degree corner, or 60-meter turning radius. 70. 80. And that's kind of, yeah, that's probably about as good as we're going to get, because after that it just kind of gets into the side of the hill a little bit. Ah! That's
80 would be good.
Yeah, that's at 90 right there. So I think that's probably perfect. Okay, and we've got to start climbing, like, immediately.
Yes,
at least
we do.
3 degrees.
Immediately.
So let's go ahead and start the climb. And then let's just stop that right there before we get too much of an embankment. Then we can switch over to the fancy stonework. And just continue the same thing. God, it's so nice having these tools, because it saves, like, your last piece of track segment, too. So, like, you just keep going at the same rate.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
It's so freaking nice.
So you're here. You're going to the coal mine?
Yeah, we're gonna be going up to the top of the plateau by the waterfall, and then going to the coal mine up the back of the map. I don't know if you remember that or not.
I
Remember
might
that?
redesign the iron. I might make another loop to the iron mine, dude, based off your track. I'm not even kidding, because I'm really unhappy with the iron mine line.
Why?
Because it's 4 degrees for half the damn way.
It's not half. It's literally like the last, what,
I know, but it's just terrible engineering, and
300 feet of elevation.
there's no loop up there, dude. I'm just not happy with it. Okay, I'm just not happy.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do that while I'm going to the coal mine, it's up to you.
Well, I need you to get your line going first.
I'm getting there. Literally making the corner up next to this right now, so that I can start to head in that direction. Because I know we gotta do a bit of a meander to get to the top of the waterfall. If I remember correctly.
Should I turn the music up, Raider, or down, or leave it?
Are you playing music in the background?
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
It's actually a good idea. I might have to look into some copyright-free stuff that I can potentially... See, I worry about copyright-free music because at any point in the future, the owners of the copyright could potentially just decide that they want to now claim the copyright. And then everything that you use that music in gets claimed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not a big deal.
Hey, you say that. It becomes a big deal. It's just what worries me. I don't trust anybody. You know what else I just realized? We haven't had any of the ka-chunks. You remember back in the day when we would make like freaking half a map long segments, and then we go to set it and just immediately neuter the entire game for everybody that's in it?
Yep. Yep, sure do. Well, you can't place track that long now.
I mean, you can place a long segment in one time. Like one piece or one link, you can go for, what is it, 300 meters?
Oh, won't go that far for me. I can get like 150 out of it.
100. Maybe it's 150, 200. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention and tried. I usually end up like building in smaller segments because if I end up screwing it up, I need to go back, and I know that it's going to be a gigantic pain.
What's up, not?
Uh-oh.
You should be able to clear right over here. I think you'll have to switch over.
I think I'm going to have to switch over. Yeah. I'm going to switch to the bridge material.
Yeah.
Which one should we grab? Let's do the creosote. I don't think we've done any creosote yet.
Where is the plateau that we're trying to get to? Okay, it's right there. I don't know if you're going to make it. You're definitely not going to make it right there.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ended up stretching this link out a little too far. So I need to turn to the right just a little bit and climb.
Yeah, you need to come right through here where I'm at. Now you can see.
All right, demolish the rails. Place bridge. Problem is now I can't see again.
I don't think you're gonna make it, sir.
I don't think so either. Because we're just at the base of the waterfall.
And the plateau's coming up.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're just at the base of the waterfall. This is the start of the plateau over here.
I'm pretty sure I ran this exact line that you're running now. And that's why I had to
Meander.
redo it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna have to turn inside and then come back up. Do the old snake way like you did back in the day. It's all good though.
No, we're trying to keep it at 3 degrees, Chris.
Yeah, we don't want to climb any higher or harder than 3 degrees if we can get away with it. And
Yeah.
so let's get rid of that section. Come back here. Get rid of that section. And then
I mean, I guess I could. Well, I'd hate to do a project without the base foundation. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Fierce? I'm gonna go scout ahead. You're trying to go for that right side? Is that what you're doing?
I'm gonna probably do a bit of a switchback, essentially. Make sense?
Are you doing like a big S?
Yeah. Ah! God dang it! I hate falling off the bridge. Please. Yes. Okay. All right. So.
I am 99.9% sure that that line is not gonna get up here, and that's why I went off the other hill last time, like where the original line is.
Mm-hmm.
The one we have now.
Oh, I know we've had issues in the past with this. That's why I'm just trying to see if I can't finagle a path up there.
Since I've built this before, do you want me to do this and you go to the coal and work backwards? Or do you want to build this? Start the iron mine, work down. It's an idea, Chris.
Yeah, when you go do the iron mine.
I think I will do what Chris just said. I think I'll start at the iron mine and work down here instead of working up. But you could do the same thing too. I mean, you could work the coal down. No, you're not making it. No shot.
Okay, what if I make this a little bit sharper.
Believe in you. I'm going to work on the Iron Mine.
All right, it's fine. I'll get this. I'll get it. God, I wish there was a way to just like get back up on the freaking bridge when you fall off.
Yup.
Really? I know I just climbed up as a second ago. Come on, game. Give me the boost. Screw it. Maybe here? Yep, there. Oh my god, you doofus. Stop jumping off it. Alright, we're good. It's all good, Tanner. Appreciate you, my dude. What up, Astral? How's it going?
No, that's the one thing I was trying to avoid. Damn it.
Oopsie.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, so if we go 50, does that get us turned back enough to get to the top? So close. So this is this path. Yeah. Which would allow us. Yeah. So just need to tighten that radius up a little bit, just a little further back, and we'll be fine. Hope I get to 45K by the end of 2023. Well, I hope that I get to 50K. That's my goal for the year. It's going to be a bit of a stretch to get 50K, but I'm going to try. I have to average 700 new subscribers per month to make it happen.
No, it's only old trains. It's all narrow gauge stuff. And they did that because they wanted to, I guess. I don't know. Really don't have the answer to that one.
the specific that like this was originally supposed to be like kind of a what is the word, successor to the American Railroad project by Kirume. And so like he just that's what he wants to do is narrow gauge, because there's a very good history there, and everybody focuses on like standard gauge in railroad, so that's why he wanted to do it differently, I
Those
guess.
selfish bastards.
He just feels like there's a market out there for, you know,
Well,
non-standard gauge,
nobody
narrow
does it,
gauge.
so by that line of logic, I mean it makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna make it, chat. Oh God.
Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, for sure, Fierce, for sure.
Just can't see. Tree, be gone. Well, that was effective. All right. Let's try this again.
That's too much. Okay. Where's this go? Let's go straight. Oh, let me link. Hello? Come on. What in the world? Do you guys not hear the music?
We're almost there, chat.
Oh yeah, you do. Kanzarkun. This needs to go right here. Like, please. Why? Dude, why can you, like, not link?
Dude,
Sometimes now.
this is a freaking interesting route.
I know, I've built it like 4 times. It sucks.
Well, this one's going to be a bit different than we've ever done. I promise you that.
Don't make it look jank.
Oh, it ain't going to be jank. It's a switchback. But we're going to get there.
Dude,
at
this is
3%.
pissing me off.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. I saw it. Yes. Sarkoon hates music. Confirmed. Support the arts, Sarkoon. Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna check on that and see what the snow report is updated to. Somebody remind me to do that here in just a minute.
Okay, so this is 3 degrees, or yeah, 3 degrees, and if we go...
Okay, and it starts turning here.
Okay, so we gotta continue it instead of leveling off. It's so close.
That's changed a lot. Holy shit, Bill, you're gonna get 8 to 12 inches of snow, dude? Yikes. No, you're not, Bill. I'm looking at it. 8 to 12. Well, I think this is where you live.
Doop 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 doop.
I don't want to get 4 to 6. I mean, we got like a warm pocket or something here. Go south of me. I don't want to get snowed in.
Yeah, they were saying we were gonna get a bunch of snow with this last storm, and all of the snow went north of us and west of us.
Well, they updated my fucking snow calculation. We weren't supposed to get but like an inch or two. Now there's like 4 to 6 inches like right south of me. Like, good, go south of me.
It's only a slight change, Peak.
I mean, weather here is, I know it's kind of unpredictable, but... And snow especially. What goes forward? Okay.
No! At least we got the bridge right here that we can just...
Getting 5 inches in Michigan? Hmm.
I mean, there were parts of Ohio that got 7 with this last storm. But overall, it wasn't that bad. From where I was, anyway. Like I said, we got a lot of rain, and then it kind of wanted to snow, and then it was a little bit of freezing rain, and then it just didn't really know what it wanted to do. Okay, so
Oh,
now
don't do this to me again.
we take this. I should go a little bit further with the bridge.
Oh, you're east of Fayetteville. I thought you were near Fayetteville. Dude, don't. Game is starting to piss me off.
No, it doesn't do that. Come on. Game's fine. Game's fine.
It's not giving me a link. Like, that's
Skill
really
issue.
annoying. Give me a link.
Skill issue peak.
I don't understand the problem here. Like, why? And of course, there's going to be no shot of me getting on top of this now. Jump, damn you!
Kinda wish there was a way that I could get up on these freaking things easier. Just give me a ladder. Give me a placeable ladder that is like, what is it? Procedurally generated based on whatever spline you're trying to climb. So, like, if I wanted to climb up a freaking thing, I would just have a ladder that I could click on, and it would immediately have a ladder that goes from the ground up to the top of that spline. That's it. I'm sure they could make that happen.
Come on, am I stuck back here? Like, yes.
Oh no. You dirty bastard. Okay.
I can't even place this here. What is going on?
Yep, I just did the thing again. Chat, this is one of those times where things just want to make you slap somebody. What up, Shadow? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Also, if I miss you, what up, Albert? If I miss you guys, just yell at me in the chat. I will eventually see it. Unlike Ultimate Admiral, this is one of those games that actually does require some of my attention, and my two brain cells struggle to keep up. So, I do apologize. I will try to catch up on occasion. Yeah, and if you guys are enjoying, make sure you punch that like button as well. Let me delete that. Oh my god, that deletes it all the way to back here. Okay.
Be gone, tree. Need to see what I'm looking at. That runs aground. I need to go look at this. I need to look at the map. Where am I? Oh, okay. We're at this part. Okay.
Just gotta clear the inside of this and we'll be fine.
God, this part is toxic.
Yep.
I'm going around the outside of it.
Okay. So from here,
What's up, Jacob? 63 does pretty good. I think did I have 63 or 64 the other day? I can't remember. I popped off 2 in one game, man. I thought about playing that tonight, not even gonna lie.
I literally can't see crap. Just gotta trust.
Alright, boys, here comes the difficult part of this.
Okay, I am officially up here.
Whoa! They're really only saying you're gonna get a handful of inches, Bill.
There's a
I want you to
joke
go
to be
right
made
here.
somewhere in there. Okay. So that gets us up to the top.
Oh no. No wonder we're so high off the ground. We're not descending. Idiot.
Okay. So was your goal to meet up with the track that I'm laying that goes down to the smelter from the Iron Man that comes down that pre-cut area? Is that what you're doing?
Are you up on top of that plateau? I'm trying to
Uh,
meet you with you on the plateau.
yeah. So I'm basically right above the waterfall right now. I'm on the plateau directly behind the waterfall. So what I was thinking is I could put in a switch here. The switch would go straight to the coal mine track, and then it would have a loop that or a cutoff that goes off to your direction. But that would give you plenty of room to come down from any extra height as well. In theory.
I don't know. Let's kind of design it when we get there.
Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and throw this switch in. Should be a switch right. Oh, shit. I forgot we did the thing earlier. So switch right. And then bonk. There we go. Now that line should go off over towards Mr. Peak. And then this line would go off towards Coal Mine.
How did you end up there?
How did I end up here? The switchback, I told you.
Yeah.
So I did a switchback that went around a nice curve and then came right up the face of the waterfall, right back towards the smelter, and then climbed to the top of the plateau, and now I'm here. So, like I said, I can put a switch here, and the
Place
right
me in
side.
office.
Okay.
Let me fast travel.
Sounds like a plan, sir. Give me a second. Do, 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 do.
Any word on that, Captain? If it's going to be cross Xbox to PC?
So yeah, so up here, like I said, we did have to come down a little bit because there was an extra hill here. So this is coming down to be on level because I wanted to put a switch in for you. But it gives you plenty of room to come down to that switch. And then this is just a nice switchback, nothing crazy. Doesn't look like crap. I'll have to cut all the trees, obviously, but I didn't want to do that until after we got what we wanted. In case we need to redo anything. But yeah, that's just a nice long switchback. I had to go over cut this corner inside of this, but it's still no tighter than 50 degrees, or 50 meters. And it just hugs the wall of the canyon. You get a nice little overlook too, like we like to do. You know how you as you're climbing up the mountain and stuff, you get like the lower track and you can see off in the distance. You get that over here too. Looks really good, I think. We'll see what you think. See what I mean? How we come up over the top, you can see the lower track and stuff. But yeah, there's your switchback. You can see it pretty good. So we start going out, and then we come all the way back in. We stayed on top of that waterfall for the most part, the second layer, because there's 2 layers to the waterfall. And then we cross right in front of this waterfall and continue the climb.
I think this will be fine.
Yeah.
Nothing's exceeding 50. I mean, and 3 degrees.
No,
so.
everything's at 3 degrees, and everything's within spec. Most of which is well within like high speed stuff. And I didn't go anything inside 50 degrees, so it's fine.
I think we're gonna be fine then.
So,
no, looks good.
Sounds good. All right, and like I said, this switch being right here, if you look at it on the map, you can see where the like flat goes off to the right, goes over the top of the waterfall, and then goes towards that second plateau, which is the cut that you're coming down, I'm assuming. So
yeah.
So you can link up to this real easy. So however you want to do it. That gives you plenty of extra room to drop to and stuff if you're still a little high up there. So
I'm gonna keep working.
Yep, I'm gonna start making my way downtown. Oh, sorry. It's kind of okay. So we will have to go up slightly here. Don't want to go up too much too early. God, I don't miss doing this valley. This valley's a gigantic pain in the boots.
I wonder if I should go to Walmart. I've got plenty of food. I wonder if I should though, because I'm on a hill, and like the hill is just terrible. Like even when like shit starts melting and everything is Gucci.
Yeah, but you guys don't have much in the way of like snow clearing equipment and stuff out there either.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah.
Oh, do they? Okay. See, I don't know how you guys operate over there. Like I know the East Coast, south of like West Virginia, if they get any sort of winter weather, they all freak out and shut everything down. So I have no idea about like out west how you guys do it.
People still
like
freak out
here in Ohio, like it's fine. Like we've got all the trucks and everybody's so used to driving and shit that they still fuck up and wreck all the time, but for the most part, like we don't have to worry about. You gotta realize, like
Oklahoma, we're on the edge of like the highlands coming off the Rockies,
right?
Like, so we do get. It's different each year, but like we absolutely can get massive snowstorms because it's like you can get that combination of moisture from the Gulf, and then it's like the perfect scenario. Like March around here, we can get thunder snow, like a thunderstorm, but it just drops below freezing, and it just and you can get an absolute ton of snow. Doesn't happen that often, but can happen.
Okay, this is the part where I try to keep this along the river.
I forget the elevation. You ought to go to the coal mine, dude, and work backwards.
I'm going to. I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of
What the hell
getting
is
it
that?
started. So if I go G and then put a facility down here, this lets me know where I need to link up to eventually. And then I'm going to head over to the coal mine. I was going to hit the map and try to teleport, but we haven't been there yet. What up, Johnny? Sorvins, how's it going? Scott, good to see you.
Rock? Huh.
When is the snow in this game going to end? No idea, my guy. No idea.
They'll probably
I would
update
imagine
it
their
in
next
spring.
big update.
Yeah. I've been saying it. I can't wait for the snow to go away.
Right?
The snow is cool, but there's a reason I don't live up north.
So
I'm
here's the
just here
thought.
for snow.
Here's the thought for me. I'm gonna build the coal mine like facility area,
Mm-hmm. You should.
and then I will like leave you your area so that you can like come up for later. Like you know how you always drop over the mountain and do that really cool like mountain pass that we like, that makes the trip from
Oh, am I
coal
doing
mine
that?
over. I would imagine at some point,
Okay.
not tonight necessarily, but like at some point in the future, because we're not even to the oil well or anything yet, so we haven't built any of that. Um, but like at some point in the future, that would be something that we're probably gonna redo because that looks so cool when you get it done. Like when you get to hug
Oh,
that
for
mountain
sure.
all the way down and around, and then come up into that like little flat area.
Yeah, for sure.
Chat, just so you guys are aware, this next section, if you guys don't realize, like just watch how far of a walk this is. We're not even halfway. I've been walking for a
Oh,
minute. Like
that's
this
like
is a long
you're not even a
canyon.
quarter of the way there.
It's a
That
long
that
canyon.
sucks.
I've laid this line. This will be the third time. All the way to the
Yeah.
coal mine down this valley. It's really cool when it's finished. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. This valley here is so freaking gorgeous when it's built up. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So I don't mind doing it. It's just it's a long
It's
ways.
a lot. Hell, it's a long train ride.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm over halfway back, so once you get there and throw down a deal, I mean, I could come join you at coal mine.
That's not that big a deal. You know that. Like the building the facility or at the coal mine's not that big a deal. We're not gonna do like the full loop that like we did in the past because we don't need to. I think if we have the loop the way I want to come in, like I want to come in from the backside this time. That way the lines don't cross one another in that one little tight corridor. You know the one I'm talking about. Um, so like if we can do that, if I can come in there, then that completely removes the entire need for a loop. But we can also have like a siding there where we have the facilities like the sand house and the water and all of that firewood up there that we can have kind of like a mini, not really a shut yard, but like a just a siding or facilities area. Oh, good lord. We're almost halfway to the coal mine. Later, Yuga. What up, Per Michael? How's it going? Get a horse? Yeah. If they had them. I miss the short amount of time that we had the like developer speed. Like it was a very short amount of time that we had that, but it was so nice just being able to just run around the map like crazy. But we're going to be following the river the entire way. We have multiple river crossings. It's so good when it's done. You guys will see what I mean. And if I remember correctly, it's about this point here where we end up starting to go up. But we'll see. Because we had Nowhere Station, which is like right in the middle of the trek to the coal mine. do do do. Do do do. Yeah, I know they've been working on Battleship Texas quite a bit.
They redid the decking of Alabama. Saw a picture of that. You seen that?
I haven't seen Alabama's, but I have seen where New Jersey's been doing quite a bit to her deck as well.
Yeah, you ought to look at the photo from the new deck on the Alabama. At least the photo I saw, it looked so good.
Yeah, it's so expensive to redo too, because I don't know what wood they plan on using, but I know on like the actual battleship it was teak, right? Because it's less likely to like burn and it doesn't splinter quite like normal wood does. So there's a reason they use the teak, and it's basically an extra layer of insulation for the deck as well, so that you're not just baking the people underneath with the sun baking the metal deck.
Learned that one from old Ryan Skamansky. Shemansky, whatever.
Just Szymanski. It's just spelled weird. I think it's Polish in origin. I enjoy watching those channels though, man. I really do. And it was a lot of fun going up and hanging out with him for a day and doing the curator tour and firing the 5-inch gun. It was so much fun. I would love to do that stuff more often, but I just can't afford it. Basically, I'm trying to find a way that we can do the coal mine without cutting all those trees off that plateau, because that's a gigantic amount of trees. I've done that. I've done that twice. It's not fun.
You don't have to cut all the trees.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to cut all those trees again. So if we come in from the front side, plus I've never actually seen the second waterfall up close. Or the third, I guess it'd be the third waterfall.
I'm sure we will see another F5. Hell, this year might be the year, dude.
Hope not.
You never know.
It's been so freaking warm this winter. Like, we had that one brutally cold snap, but it was very short-lived. It was like 3 days, and then it was back to being in the 50s, 60s, and even up into the 70s for a short amount of time.
Well, get out your winter coat, because the next month is going to suck. I was looking at that.
There it is, chat!
The other day.
That's the coal mine. That's where we're headed. I'm home. Oh.
Am I at the plateau? Oh, I am. Cool. I think this needs to be a rule of thumb from now on. We got to work backwards.
Oh yeah, I mean we usually do. Is anytime you're coming from elevation, it just makes more sense to start at the top and work your way down.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than trying to guess where you need to start going up. Because coming down, you can make the railroad do whatever you need it to do to make the elevation to finish. You know what I mean? I think you have all the options
Is it
available.
the first telegraph office or the second one that I need to go to?
It's the one closest to the smelter. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realize they were so close on the map. Alright, so we made it to the top, fellas. Now it's time to set up our line up here with our facilities and figure out how we're going to get down. So first things first.
All right. Say what? Where the fuck did this elevation change come from?
Just the slightest amount of curve there. And that's the main line in here. And we can do that. Have us a switch left where we want it to be like this, I believe. Yes. Okay. This will have just a line off to the side. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. Give ourselves plenty of clearance. That way, if we do have any long trains come up here, then we can give ourselves plenty of room to stop. Where's our bumper? There we go.
I don't know, year in and year out hiccup, we don't. We have had some come close, but we generally don't.
Okay.
Don't ask me why.
So facilities. We will do a water tower, which is always a gigantic pain in the neck to remember exactly how far away they need to be.
Like, almost impossible to fucking get that right. So, good luck.
I think that's correct. So if I pull that down. It's pretty freaking close. We'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty freaking close. That was first try too. Some of us just built different, Peak. Went by memory. I haven't placed a thing for a while. Okay. And we will throw a sand house down here as well, and I always forget how far those reach. I think it's needs to be closer than the
My line is done.
Nice.
Absolutely. I'm gonna redo the iron now.
Hate that this ends up floating. See, I know they can do ladders because they have a ladder on the sand house.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close. Might have to change that. Okay, firewood depots next. Whoops. It's a bit bigger than I remember. That's what she said.
About to say it.
We're children.
Idea.
IKEA.
Big brain idea.
Alright, I'm going to throw you a telegraph office here at the switch at the coal mine. And I'll let you decide what you think so far. Like I said, super simple, nothing crazy. It's just a switch off that has the facilities and stuff. It's a long enough run out that we should be able to have any long enough train here that allows us to get our water, sand, and everything, and then just back up and go back onto the track.
Take it in reverse.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to get away from so many loops. We've done so many loops.
I mean, not gonna lie, you could take this. You could just loop this track into that track, and then we could just we'll be pulling the cars uphill, you know.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we've done that a gajillion times.
It's true. I mean,
But the other side of it is, depends on what you're doing. Like if you're coming from that direction, yeah, you would be heading into this, right? But if you're coming from the smeltery, you'd be coming up this back line and you'll be heading out that direction. You know what I mean? Or you reverse.
If you just wanna run it in reverse, that's fine. Or if you wanted to put a turntable, like right there, at the end, where we could just literally detach and then flip the train around and then start pushing, we could do that too.
We could do that.
We could
actually.
You like that idea?
Yeah, we could do that. Take the bumper out, put a turntable in, put the bumper at the end of the turntable.
Just flip the train.
And then just roll the train.
It's an idea.
It's not your worst
Go back
idea.
to do my work. What is this game? It's Railroads Online. It's a beta game that they're working on.
Okay, so we go facilities and we go to, oh, it's not facilities, is it? It's rail. Turntable 1 or 2? I like 2. Okay. And then we would have a bumper coming. Off of that.
I hope this works.
Actually, let's demolish that. Let's put in a little bit of...
10 points to anyone that can guess what I'm doing right now. Whole 10 points. Building track. Technically, you would get 10 points.
I mean, you did ask for that. Yeah, kinda had that one coming.
I'm going to use the old loop. You remember the old loop that came up here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use that one as a downhill only line. So we can come through, grab, and then we have the option going down the hill, down this other side of the valley, where to go. So the line's still going to be there. It's still going to be an option, but you just can't go up this hill. It's like 7 degrees, which isn't going to matter for us going downhill. We got a way up now. So it's just going to be a big circle drive.
Nice.
I think so.
Okay, so that gives us a turntable there. We can turn the engine around and put it on the other side. So if we were going to go this way, we would just pull the train past this, turn the engine around, and then pull the train down. Or if we're going that way, we just leave the cars over here, turn the engine around, and then grab it and go that way. So we can do that either way. All right. I went with your turntable idea.
See if it works.
Can't not work, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to work. Whether it's the better way to do it, it's not necessarily, but it looks cool. Get to use a turntable more often. And that counts
Chris
for
got
something.
it. Chris gets 10 points. Chris, tell us, what will you do with your newfound fortune?
Do I have a Series S or X? I have a Series X. One of the originals. I don't know if they've come out with like a new Series X yet, but I have one of the OG Series X's, which will undoubtedly cause me issues at some point in the future. Seems to be a theme with Xbox. It's like if you buy it like right after they come out with it, it's like guaranteed that it's going to be fucked up at some point. Okay, so if we come to here, and then we...
Brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Brilliant. And it's already done. God, so simple. So great, though. You think about it, you'd be coming up here to grab coal. You know, and then the coal doesn't... No, that's iron. And it's just downhill to the smelter. So, fuck it. It could be 12 degrees or something, you know? It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Nah.
Stopping it. slowing it
You
down.
got brakes. You got car brakes.
Hoppers are
It's
some of the
fine.
heaviest cars that we got, especially when they're loaded.
It's
Could
gonna
be,
be fine.
it could be a
Your
problem.
lack of faith disturbs me.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah,
here
take that.
to. I'm here to be the faithless one. It's fine.
It's not like it's very long. I mean, it's probably
Well, it
150
wouldn't be at 12
meters.
degrees. It shouldn't be.
No, it's not 12. It's like 6.5.
I say at 12 degrees, it shouldn't be very long. I don't think you can do 12. You can only do 10, right?
I think so.
You can like glitch it to do more, but
Oh man, you can just see the edge. It just like.
Hmm.
It'll be good. It'll work. Okay, you want to see a 360 no scope on a treated? Bow! Got it. Loaded.
I'm gonna say
I'm the greatest.
you're gonna get a tree no matter what. Might be one that's like 300 yards behind the one that you're actually trying to click, but you'll get one.
I wish that we had signs in the game. We will at some point.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Pause the stream. Can't pause life, dude.
Stream is life. Oh no.
Okay, this is done. I'm happy with it. Now I
He's
need to
happy.
clear trees.
He's happy with it, chat.
I'm happy with it. No, it's really good. It's really good. 10 times better than what it was before.
10 times.
Now, can one train still pull it? I don't know the answer to that.
He loves you 3,000, chat. That was such a great moment, too. I love you tons. I love you 3,000. It's an intellectual
What the
joke
hell are you
from a
talking
freaking
about?
7-year-old. Or 5-year-old. You've never watched an Avengers Endgame? I'm gonna take it.
I have. I don't remember that.
Tony Stark and his daughter, when he's in her bedroom putting her to sleep, right
Oh,
before he discovers the thing, she goes, or he tells her he loves her tons, and she says, "I love you 3,000" because it's more than a ton. It's an intellectual
yeah.
joke that clearly your smooth brain did not pick up on.
I don't remember, like, when it was in the movie. But obviously it's there, so doesn't matter. Oh
Obviously.
no, that was almost disastrous. Oh no. I swear you could walk through these bridges.
Trees.
Oh. Well, that could be a problem. There's trees underneath the bridge. And I can't even see the top of the tree.
It's only a problem if you let it.
Well, we'll just have to run a train and see what happens.
You got this, Peak. You can totally get that tree. Otherwise, you're just not that guy.
a serious problem.
No, I didn't realize that I was going to make this even longer than it needed to be.
Oh my god. No shot.
Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
Well,
Not fake.
there's one left.
Your
There's
lack of
one
faith
left,
disturbs me.
dude. But it's right in the middle. Please cut. Please.
Ye of little
I don't
faith.
know. This one's not cutting. Dude. Dude.
We should build a hump yard like Khan and Heist did? I mean, the concept is cool, but it's already been done now. And now that would just be like copying, and we're not copycats. Here on the S&P Mountain Co., we are all original. For better or for
Yeah,
worse.
man. I don't know. We'll run on that track and we'll see if it hits. It might hit. If it hits, I gotta rip the bridge out, but it's not. It's a level bridge, not a big deal. Now that like is a throwback to how I made bridges before. I had to like place it and see what trees I needed to take out, and then rip the bridge out and go cut the trees, and then place the bridge again. Oh, what a pain in the ass that was.
This is the waterfall that we never actually get to see. It's even taller than the other one.
What are you working on right now?
The downside of the coal mine.
Oh, you're gonna go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Just a different route. It's even longer than it needs to be, but I just thought it'd be cool to go over by the other waterfall. Just see an extra area of the map that we haven't actually done anything with. Of course, my luck, this will end up being where the farm ends up, even though there's like an extra section of the map that's added behind those mountains. This will end up being like the area where the farm ends up, so then we end up having to rip this
The
all out.
livestock. Yeah.
That would suck.
Wow, that is a big bridge.
Yes. It's a very big bridge.
I'm actually surprised that you were able to get the bridge legs to go down that far.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of followed the contours of the terrain the entire way. Like I was
Yeah,
right up
I
on the
see
side of the
that.
mountain the entire way, and just kind of let it come down naturally.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That is
Yep.
a huge bridge.
It is. We needed a huge sky bridge at some point, right? It wouldn't be the S&P Mountain Co. if we didn't have at least one. You remember
Well, that's what I'm about to go
Snake
do.
Way coming down from freaking to the smelter the first time when we did that?
Slip
Like,
and slide.
oh my god, we had a
That
mess
was a
over there.
classic.
Back when the glitches were a thing, we had to rebuild it like 30 times. We derailed at least 460 times. It was great.
Oh god, it was such a pain in the ass. God, that was a pain. I'm going up and over.
Okay, you're gonna go ahead and start
Rails,
that.
beams. Yeah, I'll start on it. We'll
Let's
see, you know.
I'll say if you wanted to, you could probably start making your way along the river coming back towards me on this bottom if you wanted. Because I'm going to be low enough by the time we get there. Like, that's not going to be
I'll
an
do that.
issue.
I'll do that.
Because I took the long way around this time.
Need to map myself out. So we're both gonna get on the river, right?
Yeah, we're just going to follow the river. We're going to have like multiple river crossings and so on, and it's going to be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll start working towards you.
Okay. I'm about
No
to turn
biggie.
the corner here
Where the
on
fuck
this
is the river?
plateau. Literally runs
Oh.
right down the middle of the deepest part of the canyon. You know, because that's usually how rivers work.
I didn't realize you were on the north side of it. I thought you were on the south side of it.
South side of Chicago. Oh. He was bad, bad. Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Okay, chat, we are at the river. It's time to straighten out a little bit. We can actually probably switch over to the wall now. There's gonna be so many trees. Okay, so if we actually... keep this up. Let's do that.
Yeah, I know it is, Chris. There was a hump back there that we had to go up and over.
Yeah, by the way, this valley isn't flat either.
Yeah.
It goes up and down the entire way. Okay, so that's perfect. And now we are officially into the valley. Beauty of the game, chat, is that it's a game. The worst thing that can happen is that cars go flying everywhere and we laugh about it.
It's not the worst thing.
That's right. If cars go flying everywhere into the river and it crashes the game and we lose our save.
There you go.
That would be
There you
probably the
go.
worst one.
That would be the worst.
I would be inclined to agree. I have found my gradient, which is going to allow me nice smooth trip across here, and we will run into each other at some point. And one of us will be higher than the other probably, because I am not on the ground.
Why are you not on the ground?
Because I knew that there would be ups and downs. And it is far simpler to stay a little bit elevated here and just continue the same and not have to go up and down in elevation. Make sense?
Makes enough.
Like I said, this is the third time that I've done this particular valley. So I'm just kind of like trying to think ahead. Potentially save myself a little bit of a conflict.
Whenever we get close, we'll... I mean, how high in the air are you?
Like 4 feet.
Oh, well, that's where I'm at. We're fine.
Okay. Maybe in some areas it's a little higher than 4 feet. So it could be more than 4 feet depending on where we end up meeting. It'll just be one of those things that's a surprise, and it may just result in having to redo a large chunk of the railroad. It's fine. What could go wrong? No. We'll just try to plan for it. It'll be fine. Let's go back to this.
I know I've got a bunch of river crossings.
Chat, did I make an oopsie?
What'd you do?
I feel like I made an oopsie. It's not that big a deal. But I feel like I accidentally laid a chunk of this track with a slight elevation change. Because suddenly I got a lot taller. It's alright. I have plenty of time to bring it back down to normal.
If there's a random uphill section, I mean, may as well take it out now.
I think what it wasn't that I was elevating, it's that the freaking floor was dropping faster than I was. I think that's what happened. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Let's go ahead and throw in the bridge section.
This is a windy track.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it, you know, it's going to make it even longer, so.
It's going to make it longer. It's going to be more unique. Just a fun track. I mean, we're not running from coal mine to smelter very often.
No, it'll just be for rails.
Looks like we're headed for the same spot. Roughly. So, just as a heads up. I am going down at 3 degrees right now. But I am still quite elevated. So maybe hold where you're at. For just the time being.
Dude, Hooters sounds so good. Some Hooters wings? Oh my god.
Never had them.
Oh, they're
Never
fantastic.
been to a Hooters.
They're fantastic.
Honestly,
they're
I don't
so
even know where I don't even know where a Hooters is. Couldn't tell you. Hi, Peak.
This should be fine.
God, I can't see the stupid tree. Be gone.
Too bad it wasn't
Which
Donkey.
side of the river are you on? Left or right?
This side. This side.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, yeah, I mean, straight shot her and... You make a right turn. River's right here.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to. You could do a bridge, I guess.
That's what I've
If
been
you
doing.
wanted
It's
a
just
straight
crossing
shot.
the bridge over and over again. Or crossing the river.
I kind of followed the thing.
Contour.
Yep. I know, Dream, you're telling me, dude.
I
Trust
literally
me, you're
can't
telling
see
me.
crap because these trees.
That looks good. You're still 3 degrees down? Holy.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I think this valley like drops out.
Yeah, just like kind of straight shot, I think. I hate how the camera hits the tree and it pulls me down. Like, that drives me fucking nuts. think you'll have enough room because my line is a little ways back.
Okay.
And you can recross the river in front of you, and then we'll be on the same side.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got some wings in the freezer. Do you guys think I should go, like, hit those up? Should I go to the store before the snow hits tomorrow?
I literally just did my grocery shopping tonight because I just got paid through YouTube.
Oh, we got paid?
I did, yeah. I get paid on the 21st usually, but it was a weekend, so I had to wait till Monday.
I didn't check, but I should have got paid too.
Rich man over
Yeah,
here doesn't even know when he gets paid.
my line is just up ahead of you.
I'm still going down at 3%.
I'm gonna have to pull my line back, I believe. That's fine, it's a big piece, and I can just bring it up to you. Dude, clearing these trees is gonna fucking suck!
Mm-hmm. Like I said, this is the third time I've done this. Yeah,
Appreciate
I have no
that,
idea.
Tyrannical.
No idea where your line
Well,
is.
you
I'm
can
just
see
trying
me.
to stay close. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay close to the river.
Yeah, you just gotta keep pulling it down. It should be fine. Egg money? Dude, the price of eggs, dude. Don't even get me started.
I don't even eat eggs anymore. It's not even
No,
worth it.
you need to come this way.
Yeah, I got you. I see where you're at now.
Yeah, so this bridge.
Oh, Jesus. Come even further. Where is your bridge?
I'm doing some preliminary looking real quick. I'm dragging a piece of the bridge over there. I'm just gonna see what it looks like when we get it. Oh, it's actually really. Oh, wait. Did you just link right into it?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can link right into it.
Yeah,
And
I did.
then. Okay.
Already done.
I measured it and it was 3 degrees almost exactly to the bridge, so.
It is very, very solid. Okay, so, you go into smeltery and I go to coal mine? How we doing trees?
Pretty much. That's what I was thinking. You go that way, I'll go this way.
Oh, dear God, help us.
Because I've got to finish up the iron line.
A lumberjack and we will go. A lumberjack and we will go. All the trees need cut, chat. The fact that we were even that close, like, is hilarious.
It's pretty close.
That was pretty impressive. Like, in tunneling and shit, if they're within, like, feet of where they expect to be, like, they're doing pretty good. And we just, like, linked up over how far? I mean, that was pretty impressive.
Well, it's not that crazy of an idea. Cut, damn you. Oh my god.
It was pretty impressive. I'm not one to toot our own horn, but toot. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there. It does basically take longer to cut the trees than it does to lay the track nowadays.
Nowadays, you know.
It
Didn't
didn't
used
used
to
to
be.
be the case. It also used to cost us money to cut the trees. That sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't
It's
it
like,
what, like
hey, I
10
need to
bucks
cut.
a tree or something?
Yeah, it was $10 a tree, man. Freaking
Fucking,
EPA was all up in our grill.
that was so crazy. $10 a tree. Like, you literally had to go make so many trips with Betsy.
It's like I got to go out here and deliver 30 freaking logs just to cut the next section of trees down.
Pretty much.
Then we found out you could actually just go into debt. Didn't know that was a thing. The more you know. I'll be honest with you. I'm not cutting all of the trees back away from like the water line and stuff like I did in the previous one. I am just clearing the track. Because I have made this so much longer that I will literally lose my mind.
Yeah, just cut the ones you need to cut.
I don't know if you remember, like the last 2 times I did this, like I cleared every section between the track and the river was completely clear cut. So that you could always see the river. I will say this, I don't think that there's going to be a nowhere station this time.
That's fine. Well, it could be down here where the switch is.
Yeah, that's true.
Flat ground.
I mean, I could also, like, put in some freaking, like, embankment to make, like, a flat area up here. Because there is a couple of spots where I'm, like, going into a, kind of like a canyon. Or in between a canyon. That I could just throw some embankment in and level it off. Make our own little spot.
I don't think it's necessary. It's not like we're gonna need wood. It's not like we're even gonna need water.
And 3% shouldn't need sand either.
Yeah.
I love it when the trees just like teleport out of the way. Or go flying into space.
Sometimes these trees cut super quick, super clean, like you just click and hold and you just drag it across them and they cut. And sometimes you gotta go up there and like look up and down the trunk, like, I don't know, you gotta click, 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 and then it finally goes, like... I just don't understand that.
Especially considering they're all like supposedly the same model. Like, you wouldn't think they would all have different hitboxes, but something fucks with them.
Something, yeah. And it's weird, because sometimes it's super quick. It's just, you cut down trees you don't even mean to cut down.
Like I said, there are times that you'll end up cutting a tree down that's like 300 yards behind where you're trying to cut down. It's like, okay, I can click that one, but I can't click the one 30 inches in front of my face.
Yep. God, this sucks.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought about using the, you know, the map tool that they have for Railroads Online? I thought about using that to create a new railroad map. Like, just go straight in and, like, lay all the track and cut the trees back a specific distance from the track and all of that and see how it looks when we generate it in the thing. But I don't think it's been updated to work with the new update, because I've tried uploading, like, this game save to get the map so I can overlay it on my stream for folks so they can see all the track that we've laid. but they every time I try to upload it, it just shows that I've like laid no track. So I think it needs updated. My guess is that it's because I'm running on the beta branch.
Yeah.
And it's probably not. It's probably only updated for the like the official release. So once this officially releases, then maybe they'll give an update.
Whoa. Hello.
Tree trying to knock you into the river.
Oh, it threw me backwards.
I like when you cut the tree and it knocks you off the bridge. Like when you get to a high bridge and it like shoots up into the sky and just knocks you right off the bridge.
Dude, like, maybe I just made this track where all the trees are. Like, I'm looking, I'm seeing like so much open, and then like once I turn around, it's like almost all open. Like, cut, damn you.
I've actually not had too much trouble with my trees so far. Most of them have been pretty easy to cut. So, but I'm sure that's going to change when I start to get into the bridge section here in a minute. Because right now it's
I don't
just
envy you.
right along the river, so it's not too bad. Speaking of, I think I've made it to the mouth of the canyon. Right at the big old, like, horn of the peninsula that comes around. So I should be going up now. Welcome to Tree Cutting Simulator, folks.
I gotta be getting close to the end. Whoa! Airborne.
I like how we've basically both traveled the exact same distance from each other. Like you're literally closing in on the end of your route where you started, and I'm just now getting to the gigantic loop around the canyon towards the waterfall and up to the coal mine. I mean, the good news is most of these most of the way is going to be high enough above the trees that they're not going to be a problem. Because I made the giant sky bridge.
I think you gotta cut them. Pretty sure.
Oh no.
Pretty sure it extends from the tree, yeah.
Immediately running into the...
I'm 99% sure you have to cut them. That's why that one tree underneath the bridge kind of sucks. Back on the iron mine line.
Oh, you couldn't get it?
I'm just so sick of the... No. Mm-mm.
I say, I usually don't cut the ones that don't cause me an issue. You know what I mean? Like...
If they're really close, like, I cut them. Because I don't want something freaking out, hitting a car and going in the river.
I think this is the last couple of trees here that I'm going to have to cut.
Why do the trees always fall in front of me? How does
that work?
Yeah,
I was to say, they do have an affinity for going straight to the right where they're in the way. At least mine's mostly metal bridge here on this part, so I just walk straight through it and cut all the trees. What's up with that? What up, Kiriko?
Wonder
How's
if
it going?
we shouldn't be. Wonder if we shouldn't be cutting these as we go. You know. We don't have
Yeah,
to do this later.
I know there was a lot of drama with this game, and hopefully that's in the past, and hopefully things will start. I know the development team seems to be back on track, so hopefully some of the tools that were being worked on will kind of be getting updated again. Who knows? I just hope that the development team's drama that we had doesn't cause issues to the point where, like, all of the fun stuff that was being worked on just never gets worked on again. That's what I'm hoping.
What's up, Brett? Isn't the funnest thing to watch, but it's so entertaining. Well, it's... This cutting tree thing sucks. Laying track is really fun. Because a lot of, like, engineering and trial and error and the running train thing is kind of cool. Just takes a lot of work. This game just takes a lot of work, you know?
Yeah.
So anything that takes a lot of work is just, I think, is pretty rewarding, boxing.
It's very satisfying when you finish. Because you know how
Yep.
much work you put into it, and it's just really satisfying to see it all working.
I'm getting hungry.
I still wish that they had a, like a counter for how many trees you've cut. Because I would like, once we're done, to, like, see how many trees I've cut.
Right?
Especially in the previous save. Where I clear... Okay, it was already cut. Where I cleared all the, like, yards around the oil well and the freaking, steelworks and the oil refinery. Oh god. About got yeeted off the mountain.
I forgot. This has fucking trees all over it.
See, Con and Heist, when they do theirs, they're usually doing it, like, as an upload. And they might have 5 hours of freaking playtime per each episode. Whereas streaming it live, you get to see the entire thing. What do you mean, sure doesn't look like it?
Doesn't look like they get 5 hours of gameplay in there.
I mean,
They'll sit there and have conversations and
they'll
like
have
they'll just run,
conversations
like,
for a while, but
two loops.
I mean, like their hump yard that they just did. Like, the hump yard took them a while. They actually did like a freaking hard cut. I thought they were gonna do a time lapse, but they didn't. They ended up doing like a whole freaking jump cut. Just like, yep, here's the hump yard. It's like, oh, well, that's interesting. I wanted to see you build it. I guess I'm different than most people. I just prefer like the long form content rather than like edited down. Like there's something to be said for edited videos, especially for bingeability and being able to like watch in a hurry so you can see, you know, your favorite game progress really quickly. But I just like the streaming side of things. The interactivity with the audience when you can. Obviously, this game kind of limits that a little bit. But, like, the interactivity with the audience and the ability to, just, like, chill. I'm going to be building a gaming PC this year, Peak.
Oh, are you?
Yep. I'm going to be going with the Intel Core i9-13900K.
Okay.
And going from that, probably going to get an NVIDIA 4090. I want to get one of the overclocked ones though. Probably MSI because I like MSI motherboards. So I'm probably going to get an MSI motherboard, MSI overclocked version of the 4090.
Why are you going to get an overclocked card? Explain that to me.
Because I tend to stream and play games on the same PC. Of course, I will have the ability to have a second PC, so
because I'll still
have my old. I'll still have this PC, which is a great workstation, which I can use to stream using an Elgato 4K.
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll see. But
yeah, you need two PCs, dude. There's just no question.
And I'm gonna have two PCs. I still have this PC. I've put a lot of effort into, but it's definitely starting to show its age. Even though I've done all the upgrades that I can really do without like going straight in and upgrading motherboard and all that stuff.
So I mean, at this point,
I'd be better off just getting a new PC. Which is what I'm gonna do.
You'd be better off to get a gaming PC for sure, but then your
still have
PC's showing age now. But that's because you're gaming and playing. If you were just streaming 60 FPS, even streaming 4K, like you're...
Right, this thing's not going to have any trouble streaming that. Because, I mean, I stream 4K video from my freaking Xbox. So it wouldn't have any trouble streaming that. Like if I do an Elgato to stream my PC that I'm playing on through the other PC. So, like, that wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
But still.
A 4090 though, dude, like that's crazy. The only reason you need a 4090 is if you're running like multiple screens of 4K or trying to go to 8K gaming. Like they're when I buy a new PC, I like to future proof. So like I build like the specifics, like the chip, so the CPU, the chip, and the freaking graphics card are the two things that I build around. Everything else I can upgrade over time. So I can get more RAM, better RAM over time. I can get, all of that stuff. I can do better down the road with the little stuff. But the big purchases are just cheaper to buy, like when you're building a PC. So getting a 4090 and getting a Intel. Here's the crazy part: the Intel Core i9-13900K is actually only slightly more expensive than getting the older gen Intel, like for the 1151 socket, which is what I've got. I've got the Core i9-9700K, which is half the thread count. It's half the cores, or no, I think it's a quarter of the cores, because I think the 13900K is a 32 core. Or is it... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember right off the top of my head. It's either 16 cores or it's 32 cores. Whereas the Core i9-9700K that I currently have is 8 cores. And then... yeah, I think it's 16 cores, but it's 4 times as many threads. I forget how it works. But yeah, it's way better. The overall clock speed is not that much higher. But the working speed is higher because you're doing more threads per core. Well, you know what I would tell you to do?
I'm not going AMD.
Fucking that Intel chip, dude.
AMD's more expensive right now. Plus, it's not any more like better for gaming right now. If you look at the comparisons between the 13900K and the AMD, like they're virtually identical. Like the new Ryzen.
For power draw, I mean, Those Intel chips are fucking smoking right now because they're just running so unbelievably hot. Like you're gonna have a hellacious cooler to keep the thing cold. And it's they're not only running really hot, but their power draw is like in the 400 watt range. And compared to the AMD, AMD's doing like 150, the exact same performance.
Well, I mean, I would run a 360 mil all-in-one.
Yeah, I know.
liquid
People
cooler.
are doing that, and they're still fucking unreally hot. That's what people are doing the benchmark testing with, is a AIO.
Yeah. Because I like liquid cooling, even though it ends up going down at some point in the future. But I mean, my first AIO lasted, what, 3 years before I had to replace it last year? But But this PC, like I said, I've gotten to the point where this PC is as upgraded as I can really get it, and it's starting to show its age with games
Yeah,
that are
retire.
coming out that I want to actually play. And I want to be able to stream those games or do like big recordings of those games. And right now, even if I just record and not stream it, I still end up having to drop down to 1080 and lower the resolution. Otherwise, I overload the encoder. And it's
Well,
just,
the problem is you play at 4K.
yeah.
Like that's the problem.
I
That
like
machine is
I like
can't
playing at
play and
4K.
record at 4K. I
That's
get
what,
it.
but that's what I'm saying. Like I want to be able to play the games and record them at high resolution, because one of the things that I've built my channel on is just quality. Like I love having the high quality videos that people can watch. Maybe not everybody can take advantage of the 4K video, but those people who can appreciate it because 4K is sexy as hell. So I just finished getting to the coal mine. All my trees are cut.
Still working on it.
Now I haven't done anything with the run out from the coal mine to the other side where you're going to go up and over. What I'll probably do is just take this straight to the edge over there and just stop it. Actually, I lied. I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to stop here at the switch and let you, when you come over the mountain or whatever, come up to it or however you want to do that. Because you always end up doing that, and I don't want to make it harder on you. So we'll just leave that for now.
Yeah. Fine.
Do we have a telegraph office up here? I'm sure we do. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay.
Currently trying to cut your trees on your switchback.
Oh, that's got to be awful.
What?
Little. Because a lot of that's wooden bridge.
Yeah, but it's the wooden bridge I can walk through.
Ah. Gotcha.
I say that. This one's not. Nope,
Yeah,
still
I
got it.
kind of switched them around occasionally. Like I didn't want to do the same thing over and over again, so I kind of mixed it up a little bit. But my current PC chat, because I know we're all talking about chat or PCs and stuff now. What up, Abdullah? How's it going? Welcome. My current PC is an Intel Core i9 9700K with a single 120 mil AIO to cool it. And then I have 64 gigabytes of Crucial Ballistics DDR4 3200 megahertz RAM. Trying to think. I've got an NVIDIA GTA, or no, not GT, RTX 2060 graphics card, and that's my biggest bottleneck now. Like I've pretty much maxed out what I can do on the motherboard, the RAM, the CPU. So it is down to graphics card, and for the amount that I would have to pay to get a graphics card, then I'd end up having to upgrade my freaking power supply. It isn't worth to upgrade the power or the graphics card for this computer. It'd be easier to just buy a new computer.
Yup.
So,
I mean, have you been following AMD's GPU they brought out? Like, well, they've got like their version of the 4090 basically. It's not. It's more like a 4080.
Dude, that
But
track looks so cool from up here on the freaking coal mine. The way it just sweeps back and then follows the edge of the canyon, or like follows down the middle. I know it's one gigantic bridge, but it's just really cool looking.
well, they've had some driver updates with that thing, and that's an MSRP of $1,000 card, and it's insanely powerful for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they had a driver update like 2 weeks ago, and it was a huge update to the card. Like, I would look into that too, because now AMD is actually ahead in the GPU division because of AV1 encoding. Intel still doesn't, or not Intel, NVIDIA still doesn't support AV1, but AMD supported it on these new graphics cards. I don't really know much about it, but the people who know about it say that's huge. Like Tommy was like freaking out.
Yeah, Astral, you'll have to let me know if that the new one that's getting worked on gets finished for that map, because I did like that tool. And it would be cool if there was another one getting worked on. What up, Christopher Hill? How's it going? All right, well, I'll be real honest. What, we going for 3 hours in, and you let me teleport to you now.
2
roughly.
hours in.
That's 2 hours 43 minutes for me. And I'll see if I can't get to you and help anything that I can. At this point, I might as well teleport straight to the smelter and come up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yup. What's up, Big Z? I'm questioning if I should run to Walmart, dude. That's kind of unnerving. I don't like when it comes to the snow forecast, when they bump it up 24 hours out. I was supposed to get like an inch of snow. Now it's like 4 to 6, 20 miles to the south. It's like, oh, so you guys really have no idea. You're just kind of spitballing. Because they also had like an hour away from me in Arkansas, 8 to 12 plus inches of snow. It's like that's not very far away.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I've got a 4-wheel drive car, but like I said, I just live on this hill, dude. And it's like, when it's bad, dude.
Just make
like,
sure you got enough to get through your normal stuff for a few days. You'll be fine. Hi, Peak. You made it.
Wondering if I should. Yeah. You want to run the line?
I mean, let's do it. We got nothing better to do.
Can we take anything up there?
I mean, beams and planks, right? Hold that thought.
It only takes. Yeah, it takes rails and beams.
You're right. So we got to run iron to the smeltery before we can get rails. So yeah, beams and rails is what's needed up here. Well, we can run the line real quick and just test it out.
Oh no, this train's dead. Fuck.
Or we can go back and pick up a whole thing of beams.
Could do both.
So like if I go back up here, I think it holds 100, right? Let's just double check. Because we don't want to end up with too many waste
Someone
beams.
left the boiler on. Oops.
See, that's why that would have been bad. So that's 30 it can hold. So we can hold 10 cars worth of stuff. And I think we have 10 cars on the thing, don't we?
I think so.
2,
double check,
3,
but I think we do have 10 cars.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 11. So we have 11. So we can load all of them up except one with beams. and then we can run them out to the coal mine.
Well, this one's got to heat back up, but it's got a little boiler pressure. I'll just push us up to that train, get us connected. The other one is already burning. It's already picking up pressure, so...
Oh, you jumped in. I was like, how the hell are we moving? That's hilarious.
Hopefully the other train will be able to get us moving. This one's going to take a while to heat up.
You still got the probe out?
Yeah. God, I love the color on my train, man. Shit looks so good.
You are in.
Do you have any boiler pressure?
I do not. I think that's something that they've changed.
Take your brake off. Gonna use the boiler pressure I got to get us moving that way. It's not much, but it'll get us rolling.
I mean, my water temperature's at 90, so I'll be producing steam here soon.
Yeah, exactly. You'll probably be the one that pushes.
Oh,
up,
that's a good point. A good plan. We should just stop and save.
It's a fucking great plan. Go ahead.
Good call, Scott. Thanks for keeping us safe. All right, we're good. Yeah, that would have been bad, wouldn't it?
Oh, that would have sucked.
All right, we've got some pressure.
Yeah, I'm coming up to temperature. Alright, we're gonna back up all the way to the place.
Copy. Just remember, don't go too fast.
Is your engine on?
I've dropped it back down to 0, so you're controlling.
Okay. Oh, there's the line I never got to finish. Into the radius. Never even heard of it, Doge. What in the fuck? The whole train's glitching.
God, I love how throaty this whistle is compared to some of the whistles.
Like that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's got a little more bass in it.
See, this is the part of the game where it's just so freaking satisfying. Like,
Yeah.
you've put in all the work, and now you just get to relax and run trains and have a little bit of fun. It makes the last 2.5 hours of laying track and cutting trees and stuff just so nice. When you can just take and relax and just run trains
I
for a
get to
little
let
bit.
go of the mouse, dude. Just set the power and then just relax.
Set it and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh.
Damn, what a shame that line right there is not going to get used as much. We're still going to use it, but...
I was gonna say, we're not deleting it.
No. I need to go back up there and delete a piece of it. Yeah, there's a list. Apocalyptic wasteland in Eastern Europe. You scavenge for food, weapons, gear, etc. while fighting off monsters, anomalies, and the dark. It's VR only, or what?
Peek.
Off the power.
We're starting to get into spicy territory. I hear that engine just take off. I'm like, oh god, this is reminding me way too many times of what happens when I let Peek drive.
Taking the speed limit off, that's kind of...
She gets spicy.
Trippy. Gets going. Gets going.
Now, if they can get the links to start to work at those higher speeds, man. Can you imagine how nice it'll be to be running like full throttle around our tracks?
Yeah.
Without having the cars just somersault off the track for no reason.
Yep. Doge, can you Discord me that game or the name? Because I won't remember. Discord me the name of the game. Let me look into it. I mean, I'm just cruising at 30% right now, you know? We're just cooking.
Mm-hmm. We're coming into the heavy corner, though.
It's around the bend.
Yeah, but you got 11 cars.
Yep. I carry my speed all the way up until about right now. And I kind of kill it. That way, you know, we're just coasting and not pushing. Coast for a long time with 11 cars.
Yeah. It does help that there's a hill on the backside of this, so it'll slow us down on its own anyway.
And we're just taking beams, correct?
Yep, just beams.
Okay.
So it'll load up pretty quick, too.
Before you get out of there, put 50% brake on.
Okay. Forward
Makes
march.
it easier for me to stop.
Why do I feel... Oh, I was like, I was auto-crouched. I was like, why do I feel so short? Okay. I was like auto-crouched.
Yeah, I'll look into it, Doge.
This is at one of those times where you don't want to get out of the train.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just sitting here.
Just in case.
Yep. How do
Also,
I hide the UI? That's it.
We'll have to throw a little bit of wood on the fire, probably.
I'm still at 50.
Alright, go forward.
Oh, my brake's on. I was like, I know I can push your train.
All right, and 5 feet. Good. Yeah, we saved it, Scott. Appreciate you calling it out, man.
We'll save again before we take off.
Yeah, we'll save it once we get loaded, just in case we run into something unexpected. Like a tree.
It is a possibility.
Not saying that me and you would miss a tree when we cut down hundreds of trees, but
Hundreds.
it wouldn't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't be.
That's why they call them mishaps. Go forward. I don't think we need both engines, but we're going to have them anyway, just in case.
Yeah, we'll run it with one and see what happens.
Stop.
Oh yeah, it stops a lot faster whenever you've got your brake set. As it should, I mean. Turn-based strategy game. I was actually looking, if you guys were in Spartan stream, before I kicked mine on. I saw a game that actually looked like a lot of fun. It's a strategy game, but it's like World War II industry, and so like you have to do the industry side of everything. I thought that kind of looked kind of interesting. I don't know. Might be worth looking into. Like it was like really immersive. How like it was really well graphicked, and
Go forward.
you had to like build like all the electrical lines. You had to build the tanks for the war effort. You know.
What's it called?
I don't know. I added it to my wish list.
See, that's what I do. I add stuff to my wish list and forget about them. Keep going.
It looked cool. It had like 25,000 reviews on Steam too, and they all had it was like mostly positive. So it's like the highest you can get.
Nice. And stop. They nerfed your Saipan too hard. I don't know. Saipan's pretty strong. Midway is too. I suck in carriers, and even I can do damage in those things. That being said, I will never complain about CVs on Legends again. Ever. I was, violated is the best way I can put it. I was violated by a United States on World of Warships PC recently.
Oh, really?
I can honestly tell you that I will never complain about CVs and Legends again. Go forward.
That bad?
Oh my God, there was nothing you could do about it. I was in a Montana fully spec'd with AA and defensive AA. Because I know that PC fucking shit is bad. But I got separated from the rest of the team. And the US said, you know what? That Montana looks pretty spicy over there. Let me go say hi. I shot down 18 of his planes. He still murdered me. He had me quad fired after getting triple fired. Very quickly. Stop. It was, eye-opening. You thought you had fun in the Colorado versus the CV. You wait till you get into a game at Legendary tier or tiers 10 and go up against the freaking United States, which is a super carrier. Oh. It'll make you want to just say bad things. Just all the bad things.
Not as bad as subs, but CVs are horrible.
Honestly, the subs that I ran into, I'll take that over the CVs any day. That's it. Let's go ahead and save. But yeah, I ran into a couple of subs, a Balau and stuff, but it's kind of like a destroyer in the fact that I'm so used to like shit that's not detected being able to murder me that like when I realize that there's a sub in the area, I can counter it by just being normal. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry too much about it. Whereas CVs,
what do you mean we're done? What do you mean we're done?
like we're loaded.
I see empty cars.
There's one empty car, yes. Remember, we can only put
all of them empty.
we can only put 30 beams in at a time.
Take your brake off.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the cab at the moment.
So it's only 30 beams. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll only hold 30, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Crazy. I can't see them. They're not spawned in for me. Take your word for it, though.
Yeah, I agree, Joker. It's a lot of fun, man. Dude, I'm telling you what, in the short amount of time that I played, I was thoroughly enjoying World of Warships PC while I was recording my video. And,
shots were actually going where they're supposed to.
Oh my god, dude. Playing Battleship? Oh me god. The only downside is I'm too aggressive. Go figure. I know. Who'd have thunk it? That game does not allow you to be that aggressive because they don't miss. Those people have been playing battleships for so long that 30 kilometers shots are easy for them. So if you get caught, I got caught by what's called a Satsuma, which is essentially a Shikishima. It's got 6 510 millimeter guns. I got caught in my Vermont broadside while fighting in Ohio at close range. And 3/4 of my health disappeared. I was like, God dang it, man. He was at like 24 kilometers. I didn't think he'd hit me. He hit me with every shell. It was devastating. But I still won the fight, and I ended up winning the match. But that ain't the one that I'm showing. But I do have that video that I might end up using at some point in the future. But yeah, they let me use a press account and everything for that video. It was awesome.
What's a press account?
A press account is where you have everything unlocked.
Oh.
Like you literally log in and you get all the things. Instead of being a CC for World of Warships Legends where you just get things given to you occasionally, like you log in with a press account, you have all of the ships basically. I think it was 575 ships or something like that. It's not all of them. Like we didn't have the steel and coal ships and stuff like that they have. But we had a lot of the premium ships, or most of the premium ships, and all of the tech tree ships, all of that stuff. And
how weird is that?
It was a lot of fun.
Who would have ever thought, dude? PC, they have that, and then the CC program for Legends, they say, fuck you.
All I'm going to say,
That's so weird.
All I'm going to say, if we get Vermont on console, that might be the only ship I ever play.
Yeah.
My God. It is Super Kansas with 18-inch guns.
Yeah.
12 457 millimeter pinpoint accurate. I will destroy anything that decides to go broadside to me.
They wouldn't make it accurate on Legends.
I mean, they did it for the Kansas. It
Yeah,
would not surprise
Vermont,
me if the Vermont comes in as it is on PC with the 40-second reload.
Oh.
Okay? Yeah, I know, but trust me, it doesn't matter that it has a 40-second reload. If you catch somebody broadside, especially at the shorter ranges that we have on Legends, oh my God. You're done. There's no coming back from that. It's just GG's.
I just don't know if they would implement it like that.
Just think about it, though. You know how accurate the Kansas is right now, right? Imagine that with 12 457 millimeter 18-inch guns.
My Bama's is the one that's... Bama's back, dude. There was a little while there where they did something in the coding and they fucked it and couldn't play it. But man, it's back right now.
But the downside...
Thanks.
The downside that they kind of put me into was they waited until like the very end of the month, and then they're like, oh, by the way, we need this done within, you know, the end of the month preferably. So I'm like, okay, so I've got less than a week to record this whole video for you guys and get it edited up, get it approved by you guys, and then post it on the channel. So I didn't really get a whole lot of time to try to pick and choose how good of a game that I got. But I still got a banger of a match. Ended up being a loss, but on Land of Fire, where I ended up covering literally the entire map from one side of the map to the other in a slow battleship. One of the downsides of the Vermont is, like the Kansas, it's pretty slow. Like it's got a top speed of 25 knots, and you're rarely able to hit 25 knots. But I was able to go from one side of the map to the other on Land of Fire and continue to provide support. I spent the first 6 minutes of the match doing basically nothing because I wasn't able to hit my shots because I was still trying to figure out, you know, my aiming and stuff. But once I got my aim down, whew, I was lighting folks up, man. I think I ended up with 190,000 damage or something like that in that game. It was a good one. But it was a lot of fun, man. We need to stop, right? Stop. Okay. Alright, so we are on the new line. Ish.
I think there's one more...
Or wait, were we supposed to stay on that line? This is the inside loop, isn't it? Crap, I think I screwed this up. I think we were supposed to stay on that line. I thought this was the Y. This isn't the Y. The Y comes off the second line.
Yeah.
I'm a doof.
Yep, that's the inside loop, yep.
Yep. Sorry. We were fine.
Pardon, dude.
Overthinking things. Welcome back, Per Michael. But yeah, dude, if Vermont comes to console, it'll probably be the only ship I ever play anymore. Because it is just too juicy. And the graphics, the sounds, the maps on PC.
The maps are what makes me mad. Because there's just so much more detail. Like, Land of Fire has, like, that erupting volcano.
That's Hotspot.
You know? Or Hotspot. And then Legends is just a fucking rock. It's like, is it really too much to, like, put the volcano in there? I don't know. The graphical
it's not even just that, like the animations that they've got on PC for all of the ships, like with the bilge pumps pumping water out of the bilge and stuff on the ships, and I mean, there's so much
repair
detail.
Party with like the welders. The welders are all welding on the outside of the boat.
Oh, we made it.
Yeah.
Now we got to find out if one engine can pull this. I mean, it should. These are just beams, so they're not that heavy. You got dead weight on the front of an engine.
Dead weight.
So if you can make it up this with as is, then you can make it up without me on here.
We'll find out. I don't know, I hear it kind of whining a little bit.
It is kind of chugging. But I don't know if that was because of the corners. We're slowing down.
Yeah.
I'll give her some.
Give her like 30 or something.
I'm at 20%. 30. I think we're starting to speed up now.
Yeah. It's Probably just offsetting your dead weight, really, 30%. There's the old switchback. If you press Y on your keyboard, you can look around.
Like I said, I ended up doing this switchback. I thought it turned out pretty good.
Well, Fear says it looks sketchy. The switchback, dude. I think it looks pretty good. It's a way to solve that problem, because that's a problem. I've built that like 3 times, and it's a problem.
Yeah, if you want to stay at 3 degrees, it's a problem.
I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose too. Like, made it so that there's not enough distance to go 3 degrees, just straight up it. I have a feeling they made it that way for a reason, so you have to problem solve. And I'm cool with that. I like it. Oh, Butter lives in Fayetteville. That motherfucker's gonna get snowed in.
Well, Astral, this may not be in railroad terms a switchback, but where I come from, they're called switchbacks in the coal mine, like mountains and stuff. When you double back on yourself, they call them switchbacks. Oh God. Dropping mine. Unless, of course, you want it to be a little quieter on yours, I can take over.
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, you go ahead and run it. Fine by me. Railroad terms is not a switchback? Okay, then what is a switchback?
Switchback, according to Astral, is when you drive up a switch, back up another switch, and then go forward again.
Okay, because that's why, remember when you had to put the telegraph office down for me? Because that's what I thought you were doing, and I was going to be like, hell no, we're not doing that.
But from where I'm from, up in the hills and the coal mines and stuff, and if you ever go to like West Virginia and see in the mountains where they do the coal mine roads there, when you're going down through the mountain roads into the valleys, and you get those roads that just immediately loop back on themselves, or you see them in Italy too in the mountains, like those roads that just double back on themselves, like spaghetti. They call them switchbacks. So that's why I called it a switchback. I don't know what the railroad term is.
So, I mean, I forget what that little train's called, but it's pulling it. Are you at 100?
No, I'm at 50 at the moment.
Interesting. You want to see if it'll pull up?
We could try it, yeah.
I mean, I could set my engine to dead weight. I'm pretty sure that's about 20%.
I mean, this thing only has 9,400 tractive effort.
Yeah. I don't think it'll make it.
Yours is like 13.
I know it won't make it. I'll just put 50% power in, and then that'll give you enough hopefully.
So far, this has been surprisingly working out.
This nice little bridge here.
A little bit of an S-curve.
There's a hill on the other side.
That's a lot of roller, or that's a lot of friction in that corner.
Yeah.
And
Not
here we
wrong.
are coming up on the
Not yet.
end of the.
It's the
Oh,
next bridge.
yeah, it's further up. Another bridge across the river, though.
Tried to make it look kind of realistic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tried. Are they gonna add the farm into this?
I'm assuming
like
they teased a picture of a livestock car, so I'm assuming there's going to be something in the near future.
Okay.
No idea on the
What we're gonna
timeline.
have to do to get... They can't just add just a farm. They gotta add like some kind of industry, because we have to take them stuff. What would we take them? Fucking wood beams?
Probably take them like beams, and I'm sure they'll add a grain farm or something, and we take them wheat or something. Like,
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give you 50.
Oh, they kind of synced up for a second. That tree's a little close. I'm 100.
Tell me if it's slowing down. I'll add more in.
It's a long route through this canyon, man.
Yeah.
And I made it even longer by going all the way out to that other waterfall.
Yeah. Well, you had to.
I didn't have to. I could have just came straight off the cliff at the coal mine and dropped at 3 degrees and just came straight down the valley at 3 degrees, but I kind of wanted to be, by the time we got into this valley, I kind of wanted to be basically at level, if we could. And I think I did a pretty decent job of it.
But are we climbing 3 degrees
We were
the whole way
climbing,
here?
not the whole way, no. Just this initial little bit, because the valley dropped out underneath me.
Okay.
So we'll have another
That's so
downhill
crazy,
section here shortly.
I'm looking at the valley going, where are we going? I'm thinking we have to go around that big ass mountain.
Yeah, you see the
front of us.
plateau right here to the left?
And it,
We're going
yeah, it's
around
the-
that.
yeah, exactly. It's now I'm looking way in the distance and there's a mountain way back there. That's where the iron mine is. Or coal mine, whichever one it is.
It's not 3 degrees at the entire way there, Astral. It was 3 degrees to get up to the top of the plateau, and then we kind of tried to... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Well...
Don't worry, guys, I got them all! You didn't even turn your fucking train off. What the hell? Where's
Well,
the
they
regulator in this thing?
They normally shut off. Whoopsie! Those fucking new guys, man. They're supposed to clear the track and... Oh, no. No, it doesn't want to let me on the track either.
Fucking Spartan, dude.
I was
You
like,
would
damn,
have
that
to
train...
do it in a point where
Where
just
we can't just jump back up on it. I mean, we can use the engine to jump up. So there's that. Like if you had big brain, you could do that. If you had bigger brain, you'd just not have the fucking train derail by hitting a tree.
Hey, go back to the back car and lock them up.
I'm about to.
Get up onto the...
Fuck. I just jumped off the track. I set a brake.
Oh my god, I'm gonna punch a baby.
Dude, just climb up the fucking wrecked cars. Like, it's really not that fucking difficult there, Peak. You're making it way harder than it needs to be. Okay, there's brake set. Brake set. Brake set. 3 brakes ought to be able to hold it. And re-rail. Give us plenty of room here.
Oh my god, why?
Dude, walk up the cars! What's so difficult about just walking up the car to get on the track?
What is so difficult about cutting all the trees?
I cut all the trees except one. Hopefully. But you literally could have just climbed up the fucking car, dude. That's what I did. Okay, you got that. Where's your tender hiding?
Nobody knows.
Shit. Look at that. So difficult, chat. Okay, your tender's coming to you. I will put the thingamajig in the tender. So then you can just link into it.
Oh my god, what a disaster.
It's fine. This ain't the first derail we've ever had, Peak. And it probably will not be our last. Look at how quickly we got this under control. It's like we've done this
before. This is
controlled? Yeah. You ever been in war? Did you ever feel an overabundance of control?
What movie is that from?
Avengers. Also, you left some cars behind.
Didn't get them linked. I'm in the train. I'm backing up now. Or I'm not.
Don't break stuff, Peak.
My game freaked out on me for a second.
Peak.
What?
You shunted us.
Are you drifting?
Yes. I had just pulled the brakes off because I thought I would go to you, and then you bumped us, so I started rolling backwards, so I put a brake on. You want to catch back up? It wasn't that bad. It was fine. We've had way worse derailments. It's just slightly sketched that it happened next to a river where it could have absolutely crashed the game and caused horrible things to happen. I don't know if they ever fixed that bug. I'm hoping they did. Otherwise, we just got incredibly lucky.
We're all connected, yeah?
Yep. And brakes are off.
I'm gonna go back to 50%, and you can add or subtract as needed.
Oh, you left your freaking abomination. Get rid of it. Quick. Nice. Alright. We will, keep our eyes peeled for more trees.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I got them all.
There's still more. There's more trees that need to be cut too.
I mean,
Iron mine trees. Not all of it, but there's some, like half of it needs cut. Are we going uphill?
Not yet. We're about to. Okay, now we are.
I've got 100 in, so you got throttle.
I've got 30.
What'd he say, Iron Man?
Look how this actually like lines perfectly up with the waterfall. Like it literally goes straight at the waterfall.
I'm always surprised by how tall this iron bridge actually gets.
Yeah. And this ain't even close to what its max is. Like, I followed the terrain relatively well to, like, keep the bridge height to a minimum. But...
So right here at the end, it should be getting to the top of it. Because I'm looking at the base of it, and I can see the lines, structural support. Oh yeah, Spady?
Isn't this cool, though? Like, we never get to see this waterfall up close.
How right you are.
I think that's worth going a little ways out of the way. The hell was that?
Oh, interesting, Iron Man.
You know if somebody just got shot or what?
What, outside your house? Oh, like in the game?
Huh. I heard what sounded like 2 gunshots over my freaking headset. Like, I've got earbuds in right. Oh, shit, 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 shit. There's another tree. I threw that bitch in reverse. Where did that tree go? I cut this fucking tree. I swear to God.
Apparently not. Go cut it.
I'm telling you, some of these trees came back. I fucking cut these trees.
Or you thought you cut it.
Because this is the last one. Like, that's two trees came back on this entire line. Out of all those trees.
I cannot get us moving. It's
because I have my brakes set. 'Cause 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 I have my brakes set.
Whoever made this track clearly can't see. Except from Captain Fierce.
What do you mean can't see? Beautiful.
Well, there's...
Beautiful track.
All I know is in the stuff that I cut, dude, we didn't have one scare. We've had 2 scares on your end.
Well, that has nothing to do with the track. That has everything to do with the maintenance department. I'm gonna have to phone them up.
Considering we're the only 2 on here, we are both maintenance.
It was the new guy.
So's you.
We fired him. First delivery to coal mine. What up, Bruno? It's a freight train. It's okay to have emergency stops. Okay? It's not like it's passenger train. It's your train, by the way.
Yeah.
Though I am starting to see a slight issue with our potential
I see
delivery option.
Here, wait.
But that's fine. We can end it here. Like, we tested the road.
No, I'm just gonna get it moving and you offload. I'm gonna go build track.
Well, that's gotta be against regulation.
This is pre-regulation.
We're, like, here at S&P Mountain Co., we pride ourselves on our safety record. It has been exactly 5 seconds since our last lost time incident. We're very proud. Tanner says it was his bad, so we have a scapegoat now. It was Tanner.
Okay. How was he involved?
He took credit. He said, "My bad." He raised his hand in chat. It was totally him. Oh no!
No one's driving the train.
No, we are not going down this route again. All the brakes.
Just go ahead and save it.
Oh, I will.
Dude.
I was like, nope. I've been there before. Just set all of the brakes on the cars and let things go where they go. We're not having this chasing a train down again. Nope. I've lived this in the past. Talk about a mishap. If I get fired, it means nothing, says Tanner. Yeah, see? Exactly. Alright. Let's go ahead and save the game.
And heady snow.
There you have it, folks. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Like, we got a lot done. Like, look at the map. Look at this freaking map. We just came from the smelter all the way up the side of the waterfall, all the way to the top of the plateau. And then Peak made a new iron line from the top of the plateau all the way up to the iron mine, which we will have to clear of trees and stuff in the next episode. And then I and Peak made the track from here all the way down around this, over, around, and up the side of the coal mine.
Pretty much.
That's a lot of track in one episode. But it took a lot less time this time.
Yep. I think it was like
Ayub, if you have not seen it, if you have not seen our clip from back in the day when I had to chase down I had to chase Peak down because he fell asleep at the wheel of the train. Like, that is one of the funniest moments I've ever had on my channel, and it was live. Peak literally fell asleep while driving the train, and I was like, Peak, I gotta set the switch, and there was no response, and it was immediate. I was like, wait a second. I look back, you see the camera just snap back to the train. I'm like, Peak, Oh no, I think he fell asleep. Peek, wake the fuck up. And I start chasing the
Dude.
train down, and he's just chugging along. I'm like, oh no, he's gonna derail the train. And even better is it actually like derailed the cars, and then the train that he was driving, the DNRG Class 70, jumps the switch and just kept going and went around the freaking refinery and came back and crashed into it again. It was freaking hilarious. It was one of the greatest moments ever.
Do you have the clip?
Oh, I've got it somewheres. Cause I made it actually its own little like 30 or 40-second YouTube short too, I think.
Yeah, you did.
It was funny as hell, man. It's literally one of the funniest things that's ever happened. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I know I got it. I'll link it for you guys if I can find it real quick. If I go YouTube Studio...
It would have been a long time ago.
Yeah, but I can go to the content and search.
How long ago? Let's look.
Funniest moment on stream. There it is. Found it.
Yeah, I found it too.
Copy. And then I'll paste it in chat for you guys. If you guys want to check it out, right there's the clip. It's a minute-long clip. And then I think I even linked that stream in the thing if you guys want to check out the whole thing as it happens. But yeah, that literally one of the funniest freaking moments ever.
You jumped off the train.
Yeah, because I was unloading the train, and then I was like, oh, I gotta throw the switch up here, and then I was like, peek. Oh no, peek. It was so perfect. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for the last 3.5 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy that little clip too. That was comic gold, man. But if you like what we're doing. If you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.